Hey, so today I'm gonna be looking at the leaked build of the cancelled Stalker 2 from 2011. So I have a few documents and design documents and builds here. And we're gonna be taking a look at them. So we're gonna be taking a look at them in order. So first we have Stalker 2 2011 documentation. So here we have a file for Stalker fans. It's broken acrylic, so it wasn't terribly important. So if I remember correctly, this was the one with a build, or not? Maybe not. No, this was the folder with the documents. Okay. So here we have an animation folder. So here we have a bunch of, seems like what hasn't been made yet in the development cycle. So there's a lot that wasn't ready. I don't think the builds have any animations, except maybe some particles. Okay, next we have, what was it called? Animation groups. So animations of walking forward, mix of walking forward and strafing right, and mix of basically combinations of going forward, going forward and right, strafing right, going back and strafing right, you get it. So okay, I'll need to download something to open the VSC files. So here we have just about animation. So this is something about without weapons, and this is with. Okay. So next we'll check out plans and schedules, what they were planning originally. So here we have okay, this is like a cement wall kind of thing. No. Like tubes of group. I don't know. It's kind of weird. Some of these say that they're old models. So let's check out what do we have in locations. So A01 novice. I'm thinking that's probably the newbie camp. Okay. So this is a bunch of items, it seems. This is which developer does what. When it should be begun and done, then drafts and final. Something isn't correctly written here, it seems. Okay. Yeah, it's just development schedules, which unfortunately, well, didn't turn out probably. Sony PlayStation 3. I have seen, okay, all programmers should install SDK, configure solutions to build on a new platform, compile engine, link engine, run tests, make build station run tests on PS3. So okay, this is interesting, because I didn't know that it was supposed to release for the PS3. I thought it was only supposed to be for the PC and Xbox 360, but it seems it was also planned for the PlayStation 3. So, phone interview. Okay, something. All the documents aren't terribly interesting, but I think it's worth taking a look at them still, because So gameplay. This is a bunch of like anomalies. So here we have the poppy field, which is in the current S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, which is kind of cool. Okay. So now we have archive. Oh yeah, here are like a couple images of the maps. Not maps, one map. It was also supposed to be a open world game, whereas the original 3 were semi-open world, divided into levels. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 was supposed to be a fully open world game. So this is, I think, probably a really old logo, because like, yeah, in most of the arts you can see this logo, which I'm pretty sure was the official one. Maybe this older one, which kind of looks like the PlayStation 3 or Spider-Man font. Maybe it was well, not mid-development, the game didn't release, but like earlier development, yeah. So here we have earlier anomalies. So like this rust anomaly. A lot of this is in Russian, so you have to kind of know the language to understand all this. Okay, so here we have a few more documents. Okay, this is a different version of the map. Has like mountains and stuff, like heights of the terrain. Here's another version, a bit different. And this one also. It's this one that needs Photoshop. I'll try opening that. Meanwhile, the game map. This is hand-drawn, it seems. Scanned. Very dangerous. Canals. Yeah. So, here we have characters. So we have Straylock, the main character of Shadow of Chernobyl. Sorry for the spoiler, it's been like 15 or 17 years. 18, I think, now. Doctor, and barman, and someone here without a name works for the S.T.A.L.K.E.R, which is in the current S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2 as well, but it was also planned in the original plot. So I mean, it wasn't Call of Pripyat, so I mean, it was always going to be in the sequel. So those were the maps, locations. Yeah, I'll download something real quick so I can open the VSD files. So the Photoshop image opened up, and it's the same, but in a higher resolution. So you can zoom in, read what's what, I guess. Yeah. So here's Duty and Mutants on the Zone. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of stuff, but not too important. So the world history document here. This is it. So we have a timeline, sort of. So 1986, the the meltdown of the 4th reactor, obviously, and creation of the sea consciousness. The 2008, like, when people started, basically, stalkers became a thing in the zone. So Stalker 2, it seems, was supposed to take place in 2015. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, and, so scenario, we look through these sources. That's empty. Okay, so that would be the design folder. So program. Yeah, that's just technical things mostly. This technical art might be something interesting to print. Yeah, so it's about like names, locations, and stuff. Okay, visual standards. A bunch of meshes and shapes. So here it's even, and it's bad that it's uneven. So this is probably related to just, well, X-Ray 2 programming. Because Stalker 2 was supposed to have its own engine, which was X-Ray 2, the successor to X-Ray 1, obviously, the engine of the first games. A bunch of sizes and things, dimensions. Yeah. So, what else is here? Yoshuka. Stalker add 01. Okay, so this is about modeling art and stuff. Okay, so again, mostly the same thing. Design documents and so on. So yeah, technical art, not terribly interesting. Milestone too, so that might... Okay, so this is what they got to achieve, it seems. Or at least wanted to achieve. So, HUD for sprinting, standing, walking, crouch, NPCs having animations move, and so on. Renders. Yeah. Okay. So those are the milestones that they wanted to achieve at the time. Game design. Okay. Can't open that one, unfortunately. But, okay. So, don't think we even opened the doc arts. Yeah. So this will have arts for the factions and stuff, yeah. So, here's one example. I think it's mostly the same. Oh wait, there are a couple differences. Okay, so... yeah, there are a couple minor changes. So here, he has like the USSR symbol tattooed. I forgot what it's called. Not important. So here he's with a bandana. Here he has a more open bandana with the symbol. Okay, so those are the bandits. Okay, here's duty. Way more like militarized, at least to me it seems. Even though I don't remember if it was the current Stalker 2 or this one that was cancelled, but I remember that like in the lore they're kind of weakened with S.T.A.L.K.E.R and stuff around. So yeah, there's more art in them and references. So 3D model of the original, probably for the artists, obviously, as a reference. So, okay, yeah, again, the same thing with the higher resolutions. So, factions table. So So this is yeah, this describes them with their like descriptions and stuff. Here we have Circa, the ecologists, bandits, the mercenaries, monolith, the army. Yeah. So a couple more documents here. Yeah, these are the images in that document. Faction emblems. Yeah. So characters freedom. Just like very, this maybe like modern military kind of. Here like Russian military uniform, I guess, as an example. So here's also the actual military in soccer. Not too dissimilar. Then we have the monolith, which yeah, they look quite different. Okay, again, a couple what variants. So with hair, hats without masks. Yeah, a couple variations. We have neutral stalkers. Look kind of, yeah, everyone's like more well armed than I remember in the original Stalker games. So for the skeleton, we have like a new duty skeleton. Here's the original from the first games. So yeah, that's that. Then we have weapons, the AK, its upgrades. I don't think I'll be able to open. Yeah, not too important. Desert Eagle, I don't think that was in the original. Interesting still. And we have textures for the mutants and stuff. Concrete leaking. I don't know what the leaking concrete wall has to do with the werewolf, but what do I know? So, window. Okay. So, that would be the Dock Arts folder. Then we have, yeah, no, we checked out all of this. Okay, so next we have Soccer 2 Source and Tools. So, Source is a bunch of software stuff, probably for the engine. Okay, so patches. Yeah, there's the Stalker 2 patches. They were made for the build by a fan group who were planning to remake the game, or at least, I guess, make it from the ground up, so it was finished. Stalker 2 Old Concept, it was called, I'm pretty sure, but it got cancelled and this all got leaked. So, yeah, this is the builds. Yeah, okay. So for these, I'm pretty sure we need the patches, so just in case someone wants to try this, you'll most likely have to do the same thing. So, console CMD, yeah, so you mostly just copy paste this stuff. And yeah. Okay, so the patches are done moving. and we're gonna go through each and all of these. So I'm probably gonna cut out the ones that don't have much in them or aren't very interesting. Okay, so here we have the first map, still loading in, but I'll try a command. Yeah, so so in this build, the FOV is very low, and watching the gameplay videos, well, you couldn't really watch gameplay, call it gameplay, mostly just showcase videos was as default, and I don't like that. So here we have it's really dark right now. The cursor isn't locked, so sorry if I stop for a second. Okay, so there's also okay, it's still loading in. So I'm gonna turn on the kind of body mode. Or not. I think that crashed it. Not great. Okay. Try again. Fully 95 will be now. Okay. It's loading faster now, I think. Okay. So start from here. So we have this path. Oh, it's kind of laggy here. So we have this path leading to a railroad. And we have a couple flat trees here. And here we have a kind of small valley, these tubes here. And yeah, just a bunch of pits and holes. So is this like, there's like gravel transporting thing? I don't remember what it's called. So here we have a electric tower. So, I don't know what this is supposed to be. It's kind of broken geometry. Maybe it's just the... Oh, it's the shadows of the trees, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so... Okay, here we have a board from Circa. I don't think this was actually supposed to be here, probably a placeholder by the fans. So there's like this smaller cement structure here, a couple bricks, a little foliage. Okay, so this is properly loaded in now. So a couple containers, cement, more tubes and stuff. Yeah, so let's look at what's inside here. The mine. We have a couple wheels. I suppose there's supposed to be like a lift here. So yeah, not much here, just concrete stuff. This empty room. There's nothing really there. So something. Oh, we have a lamp. Showing something there. A couple boots, mattress, cupboard, little candle. Yeah. Some crate here, bottle. Couple clothes here too, I suppose from the bandits. Also a room here. Not too much here. Okay. And there's an empty room here. Again. So, what's up here? Nothing really. Couple stairs. Hole in the wall, and yeah, nothing too major here. So yeah, I think that's mostly it. See that there's like the rest of the ladder and a bunch of little things here as well on the outside. So, yeah, there's the shaft, and yeah, that's mostly it for this map, I think. So, we'll get on. So we'll check out the next one. So now we have a zone entrance army block post. Okay, starting in. A bunch of lines. What are these? I suppose this was probably a placeholder for texture. Oh. Okay. Let's wait for it to load in a bit. Okay, we can already see a bit of furniture. Yeah, there's a lot of props here. They had physics already working? Like, this is... Yeah, that's stuff. I don't think that was supposed to be there. So we have a lot of things to look at in this map. It's a lot more ambitious. Oh no. They have fallen out of the map. Let me get out real quick. Okay, so I think it's all loaded properly now. Okay, so I didn't really show it in the first map. There's this like very raw like, HUD camera. What it would have looked like to play. I'll set the FOV higher, which does kind of make the arms look weird, but you can see more of the body then, not just legs. It doesn't look like you're crouching all the time. So this mesh S.T.A.L.K.E.R, the textures. So here we have this desk. I'm moving for somewhere. Oh, maybe it's a slope. No, I'm just moving randomly. Maybe it's with the FOV. Set it lower. Okay, so this desk. These are a couple photos of developers, I'm pretty sure. Alright. So jumps really high. Turn off the body mode. Okay, a couple posters of the AK. Magazines here. About the zone. Yeah. Photo of a woman here. Couple cigarettes. Stalker smoking kills. Yep. Now this is about a rifle. Bunch of stuff here. So yeah, not much there. Oh, we have a BTR here. That's pretty cool. This kind of little section. Here we have a bandit. I looked at a couple arts of them before. Here's the model with a watch. So I'm pretty sure they were based off the like Russian bandits of the early 90s after the collapse of the USSR. Yeah. So a bunch of boxes here. Like storage kind of place. So here we have a fire. Somehow. I don't know like if it's a video. It's probably like a GIF or something. Looks good. At least from a little distance. Up close it doesn't look that good. But then again, this is very unfinished, so who am I to judge? So it's like kind of a little dumb. A tree and couple pieces of trash. And not too much. Another bandit here. Same model. This old like house. Another photo of a woman. Phone. Cattle. Okay, so here we have a neutral stalker. A newbie most likely. This tree like holding up the kind of thing. So inside here we have more photos of probably like relatives or close ones, close people to developers. Couple beds here. It's kind of like, yeah, there was a military blog post, so kind of campy. Yeah, this is the same little storage facility, storage house. It's more of a house probably than a facility. It's like satellite dish. So it's over there. We have a bandit and a couple bottles and a wooden structure with dog tags. Sort of a grave. That's that. And over here we have like a couple construction vehicles. So there's light here. Don't really know what it's coming from. And from there. There's another tower here. So yeah, this concrete wall, road. I don't think there's anything else in the buildings. Don't think we looked at this little tower. Yeah, nothing there. So I think there's a lamp somewhere here. Guess not. Another like weird kind of lighting thing. There's light here too. Maybe it's like a brighter texture. So yeah, a couple stumps of wood. Danger, radiation, radioactive. This would have loaded the next level. Peace. However, it would have worked. I don't know. I'm stupid. I don't know how open world games work. So, oh, there it's a lot. Okay, so bomb shelter without mod, so I'm guessing this is how it was originally made, sort of. So, I don't know what this pile of leaves is doing here. We have another stalker here, which, to be honest, like really high definition models for the time, in my opinion. Like, they do look really good, especially for what the company was going through at the time, and eventually, you know, dissolved. So I don't know what that is. Kind of stupid, so sorry if I get confused. This is more just to showcase what's here, or was here. A couple tubes. So there's another bandit there. A couple mattresses. And then we have another tower. I'm wondering what would have been. Where would have the entrance been to the mine? Yeah, that's mostly it, I think. Oh, this entrance kind of closed off, buried. It's been here. Yeah, maybe it wasn't thought of. They hadn't thought of the entrance first. Not too important. So I'll look at the other version. So bomb shelter mod. Okay. There's already a lot more here. Okay, that's the bomb shelter. So we have this house here. Torn house. Another campfire. A rolled up mattress. Yeah, not much there. So, already it seemed another bandit have a actual entrance. Yeah. Okay, so this thing again. Guess it was kind of for ventilation probably or something. Looks like it was broken down. Or not. I don't know. Don't know. The game never didn't come out. So another bandit here. Similar room, very similar room with two entrances again. And again, with the stalker. So it's largely the same, but there's more stuff up top and entrance. That actually makes sense. So, cool bars there. Yeah, the same hallway with the boxes in. Yeah, that's it, I think. Yeah, mostly it. Uh-huh. That doesn't work, okay. So, watchtower. Okay. Let's wait for it to load in more. It's done? It's done. Okay. Draw distance is kind of weird though. It has like this fog. Though, judging by how it runs these days, it makes sense. It was implemented so it runs testably, I guess. You couldn't really say playably because this isn't really playing, this is just no clipping. But still. So kind of got this blue pot, a couple bricks. Another one of these things with a placeholder texture. Carts. Kind of prison-like house. Not house, building. Yeah, not much there. So here we have a duty exoskeleton with a bonfire that doesn't have anything burning. The ground is burning here. Oh, this like weird thing. Don't know how to describe it. Yeah. So this is what duty would have looked like. And this building here. Broken down. Another tower. There's another exoskeleton. I think a little bit. No, it's the same one. Yeah, but you can see a bit more clearly. It's brighter here now. And there's this little house. Yeah, that's mostly it for this map. Next. Actual stalker. So I don't think these actually work. Maybe they have like very something limited things. I don't know. Let's try it. I think this was like a main menu kind of thing. Or it just won't work. Seems like it was a ladder. Alrighty then. Let's try this one. Stalker 2 editor. Yeah, this also came with the unfinished version of X-Ray 2. I don't know if this specific one was X-Ray 2, but I know that somewhere here was X-Ray 2. This was maybe X-Ray 1. Don't know. Not technologically experienced at all, so sorry if I'm wrong. So next we have a shooting gallery light test. And that crashed. Okay, so we'll try. Test didn't work, so we'll try this one. Oh, that is a lot. Okay. This is interesting. I think that this has like all the props. Maybe not all the models, but okay. Wait, no, this is kind of a little house thing. Nothing around it though. I don't know where it was supposed to be. Okay, so this bottle here. No, this is a bar. Oh, bar light test. Oh, this is the rad bar, I'm pretty sure. Didn't realize. So we have a. Can't really see much, but I'm pretty sure this was a neutral stalker. Probably called them wrong before. Those were, I'm pretty sure, loners. This is a neutral. Just a couple bottles, couple cups. Kitchen here. Yeah, not much. Not much at all. So then we have the bomb shelter test, which the rad bomb shelter. This does work. But not very well. Another exoskeleton, a bandit. Another bandit. This I think was supposed to kind of be destructible, explode, I don't know. Maybe you were able to shoot it. Supposed to be able to shoot it and it would break apart. That would have been cool to see. Yeah, mostly the same thing. Okay. Let's check out the next map. So Chaz indoor floors. Okay, another loner. Oh. Okay, so I think this was supposed to be circa like an indoor map. It's very bright, clinical, sterile even. We have the entrance. There's the loner. Couple lifts here. Elevators. Circa branded clock on the wall. And I don't think there's any stairs, so it was probably had to just use the elevators. So yeah, there's a lot of just empty halls mostly. Not much here. Just this fire hose here. But yeah. That's mostly it for this map. Again, not much. Oh wait, no, there's this place here. GSC the ATM. Just gonna chairs. It's probably where the reception would have been. A receptionist. But yeah, that's it for this map. Moving on, we have the mirror part 2. Okay. Seems to also be related to that. Oh. Like a canyon or arena or something. Oh, it's just a place, big map. Oh, so this is the outdoors. The Circa HQ. The facility. Okay, if you move the camera somehow correctly, everything becomes dark. So I'll have to kind of show everything from this angle, I guess, so I can see more things. So here we have like this middle section, a couple of benches, a lot of like moving things, XYZ axis. Don't think that's the building's supposed to be there. There's a statue here. Yeah, nothing in the building. Okay, that's the entrance, I'm guessing. What's that supposed to be? That's a kind of rusted logo. Yeah, it's mostly outdoors, not much in the inside. Yeah, there's a lot of like satellite dishes on the roof though. It's kind of this place here. With a neutral stalker and a couple guns. Model guns even. So we have an AK. Hate the sliding. All other rifles. I think also the AK. A couple modifications. Scope and extra magazines. Yeah. Nothing else too interesting. So here we have a dragon test. Whatever that is. Okay, so we have the tower map again. Don't think there's any difference. Maybe a couple missing things. A lot of missing things actually, I think. Yeah. Weird. This thing's still has yeah, that still has placeholder textures. A random fire here. Yeah, not much for this one. So GSC triggers. So what is this one? There's a lot of boxes. And another random house. What's inside of it? Absolutely nothing. Okay, something's loading here. Some entrance of sorts. Yeah. There's not much to this one either. Again, the development cycle was very, very, very short. So they can obviously get much done. So it's not surprising that there's a lot of levels with just a couple props thrown around here and there. Okay. We have a bloodsucker here. it goes in. It's kind of dark from the front. So it's very... You can see like veins and stuff. It's more... I don't know how to say... fleshy than the originals. I mean, it was still fleshy in the originals, but it wasn't like shiny. It didn't have shiny skin and stuff. At least as far as I remember. But yeah, maybe this was supposed to be a menu screen. Like it's standing menacingly. Who knows? So now we have a lobby scene. Which is an opening. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. So we have this kind of village. Huh. Oh. I remember this one. I don't know what this could have been used for. This has like... The model's actually animated. Probably mostly a test. I could see this being like a main menu screen, kind of. We have the bandits with neutral stalkers and loners. So, a couple exoskeletons. Oh, I don't know if this is the only one. This is definitely the first map with actual sound, which is interesting. Yeah, not much going on around here. Just a couple of animation tests. So we have a mine test here. Oh, it's the mine again, but a bit different. So the exterior is more different, a bit different. This place is the same mostly. Candle here. Yeah, not much here. The front is a bit different. There's not a path that's as long going down here. What is this supposed to be? Snow or something? Kind of weird. Placeholder textures here. Yeah, that's mostly it. There's not much different on the inside, I suppose. So I will be checking it out. So mine test 4. It's the same thing again. No, it's not. It is a bit different from the other two versions. So the candles is on a stool again. Textured bell? I don't know what it's supposed to be. So yeah. Again, not much difference here. The circuit board is still here though. The tower's here. The tower here is collapsed. Yeah. So this is that. That's that map. Okay, what is this? We have a lone natural. Fuck. So we have a lone neutral stalker here, sitting, pissed off at someone or something, on a big sandy plain or rocky plain, completely alone. Yeah. Bye. So, light. Okay, so we have a shooting range here. A couple bottles. And a couple AKs again. Magazines, cigarettes, posters. This poster's kind of not right, not placed correctly in the frame. To a neutral stalker again. Fuck. Oh, loader again. So there's this kitchen. Oh, yeah. When you look at this map before, it's just a bit brighter now. Kind of night version, I suppose. So it has more lights on. Okay, so another one with animated models. So this actually I think could have been a main menu. This is like a lot more centered, not just NPCs walking around there, here and there. Yeah. Not much there. Still here. Village again. So I'm guessing this was a preparation for the newbie village. Or rookie village. So it seems they also had a animation for looking at a map. Okay, yeah, this dude's a bit broken. Yeah, moving on. Village 3. Now we have the neutral stalker again. But now walking on a grassy terrain. Yeah. So now we have the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Institute to look at. Wait for it to load in. Okay. So this one is actually properly made, Probably modders patched it up a lot. So, a truck there. This guard building, I guess. And there's lots more here now. Building still empty. Big tree here. Okay, tower. This kind of plant. And a bar that we took a look at. So, so this was in the S.T.A.L.K.E.R Institute, or at least near it, just not in the proper place where it's supposed to be. So this is a store, so they have their own probably little community here. Don't know what this would have been, maybe like a living place? Don't know, honestly. Another satellite dish. Satellite dishes and lamps. It's got a ball. And yeah, just hallways here. But now the elevators have lights on them. How fancy. Yeah, now it has like proper lighting, mostly. The mouse and keyboard on the table. This table has, there's two tables and has two bottles, two magazines, and a drawing sketch thing.
Hello.
Squash. Okay, so this is another version of the Institute, but with more lights. There's this statue that was stuck in a building previously. Not much in buildings again. Oh, this one is a tiny bit bigger, I think. I might be mistaken. So there's this thing now. A couple of lamps. Yeah, the Institute has the lights on, so it's a lot more like the earlier version we looked at. Yeah, again, not much difference. So yeah, that's this map. Wait, actually, as far as I can tell, the tree leaves are moving. Okay, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Next up, we have the same thing, but at night, so a bit darker. We have a changelog. Again in Russian. Okay, so what this text file says is that it had more fixed maps, which was the Circa Institute and the indoor floors. They made the X64 versions. Made a memory relocation check. Added an FOV value. Added sprinting on shift while in the HUD mode, I presume. And this merged boost from XR2 program. Don't really understand much of this. Test of shooting Q&R. Reloading doesn't work. Yeah. Fixed some problems. So then there's the editor from A-Glade. This Bosna tests could be something, but the rest of these I'm pretty sure are broken, or just the unfinished X-ray engine editor. What? Okay, so another building. What the hell is this? This is weird. I suppose this was like a cloth simulation. Why would they build all these, like... This is really weird. If someone watching this knows what this is about, please comment, because I am incredibly confused by this map. Yeah, so these are all broken, so we won't be able to try these. Actually, this one might work. Or not. And it crashed. So yeah. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2. So yeah, that would be all of the levels from the S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2011 build. Yeah. Oh, there's also this for the Xbox and the PS3. Which most likely can't be launched from our very basic files. Compilation or something. But, yeah. So, that will be it. And, wait. So yeah, that'll be it, and so yeah, that'll be it for today, and I will leave a link in the description for a torrent file that you can download all this and try it yourself. But yeah, that should be it. Have a nice day, and bye.